Hello everyone, welcome to Mama in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Qatayif asaferi. So I'm first going to go ahead and just show you the ingredients. Over here I have 1 cup of semolina, which is the smeed, half a cup of flour, half a cup of pistachios, 2 cans of pug cream. This is my favorite brand to use for the kishta, and I leave it in the fridge overnight to get thicker. And then about 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda, half a tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 tablespoon of active dry yeast, and then also 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then you're also going to need 1 3/4 of a cup of warm water, or 2 cups. It could be 1 3/4 cups to 2 cups of warm water. And then for the syrup, I'm going to use 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, a slice of lemon, and 2 tablespoons of orange blossom water. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is add our warm water to a blender. You want to make sure it's not hot, just warm. Then we're going to pretty much add the rest of the ingredients besides the kishta and the pistachios. So the flour, the semolina, the baking powder, the baking soda, the dry yeast, and the sugar. So now I'm going to go ahead and blend it for 2 minutes on a low speed. If you have a powerful blender, you want to make sure you do it on low. If not, then you can do it on a medium speed. And now I'm going to go ahead and let this rest for 30 minutes. Alright, so while the dough mixture is resting, I'm going to go ahead and make the simple syrup. So over here I have 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, about half a teaspoon of lemon. I'm just going to put the lemon slice in there as well. And then later on, I'll be adding the 2 tablespoons of orange blossom. You want to do that at the end. So I'm just going to give this a good stir and bring it to a boil. And once the syrup starts to look like this and it thickens up, now I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 tablespoons of orange blossom water. And I'm going to mix that in. And then I'm going to take the syrup off the heat and let it cool down. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get my pistachios ready. So we're going to go ahead and crush these pistachios, and I don't want it to be too fine. I still want some small pieces in there. And how I do it is I just put it in a Ziploc bag and I start crushing it like this. Alright, so now my dough mixture is ready. It's been sitting for 30 minutes and it should start to look bubbly like this and also rise. So we're going to go ahead and pour it onto our griddle. Our griddle is preheated on a medium-high heat, but every griddle and every pan is different, so it could be a medium to a medium-high. So you want to try a few until you get the right temperature. So this is what it's going to look like. It's going to start bubbling up like this, and once it's completely dry from the top, they're ready. And you want the bottom to be not too dark, just slightly golden, not a dark golden color, just like a medium golden color. So this one is almost ready. So once it gets dry, we're going to go ahead and take it off. So this one is now ready, and this is what it's going to look like. And now we're going to transfer it and place it on a cloth or a blanket or something to cover it with. You want to make sure you cover them so they don't get dry. Okay, so we went ahead and let them cool down individually before we stack them like this. And now we're going to cover it up again until we're ready to stuff them with the kishta. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and stuff them. So we have our pistachios, our crushed pistachios, the kishta, which we had in the fridge for overnight, so that way it could get thicker, and then also the simple syrup that we made. So first you want to pinch it like this halfway through, and then we're going to go ahead and stuff the open part like this. And then we're going to top this off with some pistachios, and once it's ready to serve, that's when we'll go ahead and add the simple syrup to it. So you're just going to top it off with the pistachios, and we're going to do this to all of them. Alright, so this is what they look like when they're all done. And so now they're ready to serve. We're going to go ahead and top it off with our cooled syrup. You want to make sure that it has cooled down completely before you add it to your asaferi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.